Hi, everybody. It's Heather for my Wednesday check-in. I'm checking in today from the back of the sanctuary at St. Luke's, where we've been working on Easter week services pretty much all afternoon here, but I wanted to take a break and talk to you, hoping that you're doing well out there, staying safe, no wild parties, getting your groceries in and out, and doing all the things you need to do to keep body and soul together. Don't forget to go outside. Sometimes it really does matter to the state of your soul. Although, one of the things that I've been thinking about a whole lot when it comes to this Easter week, and it's going to be a theme of my services as much as anything, is how much of the Easter week story, the Holy Week story, comes from indoors. All the stories are all about people in rooms. And I've been in my room a lot lately. I think my record for not going out right now is 6 days, and I'm going to be trying to change that because I also need to get out and see a little bit of sun. But I think in the Easter story, when you're looking at how it happens, an awful lot of the real work and the spiritual work is done by people behind closed doors who are afraid. And if that doesn't speak to our situation, I don't know what does. There's a word in spiritual community for that time that we spend indoors when nothing seems to be happening, when the old world has gone away and the new world has not yet begun. The fancy word for it, the word that Carl Jung used to use, is liminal space. And the idea liminal means like limit or a barrier. You've got a barrier to cross, and there's a before time and an after time, but you're really not in either. You're in this kind of eternal now, and it's kind of dark down there, and you don't really know what's going on. Holy Week is like that too. If we're walking the spiritual journey from life to death to life again, there's that time in between when the old rules are not working and we don't know what the new world is going to be. The disciples had no idea what Easter was going to mean for them. They didn't even know there was an Easter. All they knew was that there was a lot of confusion in the now, and they didn't like it. So if you're feeling that way, what I'm hoping you can do this week is feel in a special connection with Jesus and the disciples about what it means to be in the in-between place. So I think we're going to be there for a little while longer. But that doesn't mean that nothing's happening at that time, because the work of the Spirit often happens under the ground before the plant grows forth. It's like you need the growing time in the darkness before you're ready to burst forth into the daylight. And so that's my wish for you, that in this time and this week, as we are bursting forward towards Easter, we don't know what that Easter is going to be, and we don't know what the gifts of the Spirit are going to be for us, because they're not going to be exactly what they were for Jesus and his people, but they might be just as good. I hope that your growing time is fruitful, and I hope very much as we begin the journey to the cross that you're going to stay with that inner journey and do your best to see where it takes you, with some faith that there's some good places to go yet. We'll talk to you soon. Heather out.